And we also have some pretty interesting features, which we're going to probably go into in a little bit later, with alley-oops and with dunks, that provides a bit of a skill mechanic to those specific moves. So stay tuned for more on that. But they're a lot of fun to use, and yeah, I think our gamers.
Up next, the Rockets taking on the 76ers. For the Rockets, a perfect opportunity to show their best. At home, they have a chance to jump up in the standings and take the next step towards the top. Sixers, Rockets. Tip-off coming right up. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time. Play like you have ice in your veins. So that's how I play. No feeling, letting it go, playing free. Kevin, that's how I'm doing the sideline report tonight.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Russell is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Stewart in at the center. And for Houston, we've got Green. Also Terry Rozier out there. Harrell is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Tillman in at the four-man position. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue is.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Green kicks to Rozier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And Clark, he's proving to be one of the more explosive players in the league. Scary Terry.
He has the build of a boxer, Greg, in some ways. Great muscle definition, really quick in all aspects. You notice nobody really ever messes with this guy. He's quiet.
Shooting too.
And those guys often are the scariest because you know they're tough when they don't say much. And his style of play is pretty much fear-striking as well.
That's good from Rozier.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
Good on both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Outside, Russell. Russell against Rozier. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's Wiggins after Ben Simmons bucket. Wiggins drives in.
And there you go, monster finish. Wiggins aggressive, attacking off the dribble.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Russell passes to Stewart. Back to Russell. Rebound by Harold.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And it's Green with the jam.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The pass to Westbrook. Russell looking it over. Here's Stewart, 6 to shoot. The Rockets pull it in.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. 76ers trailing. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Wiggins kicks to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Offensive rebound. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
Here's Simmons. But they'll get another chance. That one good for 2. Rozier with the ball. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento. Houston moving the ball around. Bobbed up there for Green. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Rockets trail. Now Rozier. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Now, here's Rozier. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For 3. Good on the triple. Rozier's got 5 now.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Here's Westbrook. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. Stewart passes to Russell to the middle, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Pass to Green. Back to Rozier. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And both free throws good for Green. And here are the 76ers now. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Stewart. He kicks it to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here is Russell following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And the first one drops. So he makes both from the line. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Green. Rebound by the 76ers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now, here's Rozier following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Wiggins surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stewart. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
Pass to Wiggins.
There's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's Russell. Green with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. And so here is Houston. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And Wiggins throws it down.
And you know, when you have this kind of athleticism, you need to find ways to maximize its impact. Wiggins doing just that.
Here's Caboclo. Here's Moody. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's stolen by Bertans. Ahead. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Wiggins. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And another three for Houston.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Moody covered by Wiggins, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
On defense, Houston, they trail by 1.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And when you see Wiggins starting to develop that mindset, that mental edge, knows he has the defender in trouble, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
Rockets have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
You know, there's no question the talent is there for Wiggins. It's obvious, but can he take that next leap forward and become a superstar? He may be destined to be a good second star on the team and maybe not the leading guy.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against Sacramento. And there's the pass to Caboclo. And here is Johnson. Outside Butler. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Pass to Wiggins. Lets it go with the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Now here's Johnson. And Pascal pulls it down.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And it's Wiggins missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Passes to Caboclo. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Butler passes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc, Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I was really impressed with that passion to win. I mean, I don't think anybody saw that coming. They just stormed back there in that third quarter.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the 3-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Pass to Bertens. To the inside. That one misses. And it's Houston the other way. The shot. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And Eric Pascal picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first, and they pick up 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hard defended by Butler. Shoots the 3. A shot that time, not on target. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for Houston. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason work he put in.
And picked a lot of people's brains. You know, going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, you know, the answer that they were giving me was figuring out that routine that your body needs, that your mind needs to prepare for each game. And once I started getting in that consistent routine of napping, eating, my pregame meal, things of that sort, it kind of started to come for me.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
You know, the talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Eric Paschall. Also DeMarcus Cousins out there. Wiggins is out there with Little. And it's Hardy in at the 1. Clock at 4. Johnson attacking. Nails the 16-footer. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Hardy passes to Wiggins. Cousins with it. And there's the feed to Wiggins. The shot's good. Wiggins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Moody. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And he makes the first. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Rockets leading by 6. Little with the ball. He had 10 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. And it's good, 2 points. Cousins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Moody. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. So Rozier will bring it up for Houston. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Hands it from downtown. Rozier's got 8 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Moody makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The pass to Paschall. Missed inside. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Butler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Over to the wing. Pass to Rozier. To the paint. Pascal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 9. Outside Russell. Here's Stewart. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Stewart's got 8.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pascal, the pass to Green. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now, here is Russell. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Rozier against Russell. Passes it to Green. Harrell trying to free himself up. Green, no luck.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Simmons. He had 15 points last out. And Rozier pulls it down. Green against Westbrook. Green, no luck. The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, Simmons. Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. They get it again. Poked loose and stolen by Harrell. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Green with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The Rockets making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Both free throws good from Green.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Wiggins with the block. Oh, and here comes Rozier all alone. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Razor sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
That's good from Rozier. The 76ers trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Stewart. Over Harrell. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 10. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Wiggins outside. The pass to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. From about 16. No good on the shot. The Rockets go the other way with it.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
But they recover it. And it goes down 2 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Green. They picked up 24 points in their last one against Sacramento.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Caboclo, he's checked in for the 76ers. Wiggins against Westbrook. Three-pointer. And Wiggins is good for 3. Wiggins has got 24 points.
Tell you what, somebody came to play and compete tonight. Wiggins has been bagging his groceries all game long.
Now here's Simmons. Puts it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Wiggins. 20 points.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Here's Simmons. 19-point game. Here's Russell. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And a chance here to check out some stats for Andrew Wiggins.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Timeout called the 76ers. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. You take a look at the 76ers. They're way down there in the conference standing, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Houston leading by 16.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Here's Tillman, and he gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Rozier against Russell. Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it, and he is and does.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Now, here is Russell. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Simmons. A shot, no good. Wiggins with some nice D. Now Rozier. Pass to Harrell. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 16-point game. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Back to Westbrook. Over Harrell. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Wiggins with the block, and he recovers it. Rockets leading by 16. Green inside the three-point line, and Houston again with the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Westbrook. Almost, but it rolls out. Houston's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Harden, he's covered by Westbrook. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Simmons. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Well, you've got to like the sight of Simmons knocking down the jump shot. Unless you're the other team, of course. Then you know you're in trouble when he's making jumpers.
Tillman passes to Hardy. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Andrew Wiggins was the man in the first. He ended up with 26 points, 3 block shots, and 4 assists. And the Rockets, a playoff team for the last 8 seasons, superstar talent, but to this point they've been unable to reach their goal of an NBA championship.
Listen,
Shaq?
even though I've been there 6 times, number 4, not easy to do.
Thank you for the reminder, by the
Only
way.
one team, I'm not reminding you, I'm just letting you know, only one team out of 30 can make contact. They've had their chances, just had to come together.
Well, at times, I felt like it was right there for the team. But they're still working to get over that mountaintop. I'm not sure if they're going to get over it.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. And that one's good. Green.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
The 76ers trail by 20. Russell inside, covered by Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. 5th best, the Rockets.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Now, here's Rozier. Wiggins outside. Passes it to Green. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot up. Wiggins from outside. Can't get it to drop. His 5th miss. He's made 10 of 15. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a 6th sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Tillman. He's covered by Westbrook. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. It's blocked. They recover it.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And that one's good. Russell.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Scooped up, and Harrell slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Wiggins outside. Over in the corner, Green. Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
Green deciding where to go with it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Houston making a switch here. Haskell's checked in. Here's Rozier. He's got 11. Over Russell. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 13 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Stewart passes to Russell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
The drive by Green. Rozier for three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No hesitation at all on the catch and shoot. Rozier knows his time is tight, and he lets it fly.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Rockets leading by 16. Outside, Green. Poked away. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Moody. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll be playing the Nuggets in Denver. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that Raptors game,
Shooting two.
That's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
First one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Houston. Little comes in for Wiggins. The 76ers making a switch here. Both good from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Russell. Tries again. Stewart misses. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
The 76ers trail by 17. Outside Butler. And the pass to Moody. Tries from 10. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Nasir Little picks one up. 76ers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Green. 25 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green. The 76ers trail by 17. To the wing right side. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, it's Little. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's Rozier. 16 points for him. And it's Green missing. The 76ers trail by 17. Defended by Pascal. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And taking a look at some stats here for Rozier, he's been more than solid over the last month. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now, here's Pascal. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Little can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Timeout called, the Rockets. So both teams making some changes here. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at Houston. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
Yeah, right now, though, the Rockets, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
Oh, I tell you what, it's been a grit and grind effort for them. They know how to win, and that's not something you could say about them last year.
And here are the 76ers now, after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's Johnson. Goes up again. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now.
And a quick word in terms of their field goal percentage, which has just been spectacular inside and outside. They just keep finding ways to put the ball in the basket.
Shot from the inbound, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Rozier the pass to Green. Green draws the double. Now Harrell lets the 3 fly. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Johnson outside. Lets it go. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Tillman. Outside, Green. Here's Rozier. 16 points for him. Clock is at 3. He gets it in there. Rozier's got 7 points here in this quarter. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 18. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. In third, the Rockets.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Rozier. He's got 18. Out to the right wing. Here's Hardy. Here's Harrell. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Harrell's got 6 points.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Here's Caboclo. Passes it to Bertens. Johnson outside. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Loads it up there for Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Bertans after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Tillman grabs the miss. Rockets leading by 20. Here's Rozier. Rebounded by Caboclo. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Russell against Green. Russell kicks to Bertans. On the wing, Johnson. Rozier defending. Johnson, good. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 7.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the 76ers call time here. Wiggins is checked in for the Rockets. 1:30 left in the third quarter. The 76ers trail by 20. Russell left side. Dishes it to Simmons. Rozier against Russell. And the rejection by Harrell. Rockets leading by 20. Wiggins drawn the double team. Rozier looking around. Over Simmons, and it's blocked by Simmons. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Stewart's checked in for the 76ers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Simmons.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
35 seconds left in the third. They get it back. Harrell laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harrell's got 10 points in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Hardy guarded by Simmons. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Wiggins. Harrell is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Hardy in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
Now, here's Rozier. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. He feeds it to Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Russell.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And so Russell hits them both. So Rozier will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Harrell. There's the pass to Hardy. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 17.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Russell. And the rejection by Harrell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Outside, Russell. To the paint. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Harrell dishes to Wiggins. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 15. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Stewart. Good on the bucket. Stewart's got 20.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Rozier, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Harrell. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Houston.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Rockets lead by 16.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Russell following the 3 by Houston that went in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Rozier against Russell. Now, here's Rozier. Not a lot of room. Here's Wiggins. That one goes in. Wiggins has got 31 points.
Inviting contact on the drive. Wiggins with the aggressive move. Pays off there.
Westbrook double team. Passes it to Stewart. Launches it. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Houston with it. Here's Hardy. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Stewart's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Russell. To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You know, when Westbrook focuses on passing the basketball, it really helps his team. I love how quickly he finds his teammates.
On the wing, Wiggins. Count it.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Russell passes to Stewart. Back to Russell. On deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Wiggins outside. Pass to Hardy. Here's Harrell. There's the double team with Westbrook. Rozier the pass to Hardy, but he gets it back. And Westbrook, here we go, banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Harrell trying to free himself up.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort, that was worth the price of admission. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Over in the corner, Rozier. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rebound by Harrell. Houston leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Misses off the left iron. 76ers have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Russell passes to Westbrook. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Tillman passes to Wiggins. Here's Hardy. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Westbrook double team. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
Westbrook against Wiggins. No good that time. The 76ers trail by 11. Right side Russell. Simmons on the wing. Down low. Wiggins with the block, and he's able to get it back.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
Green, he's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for Westbrook. Here's Rozier. Dishes it to Green. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 20.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Green finds Rozier. Harrell with it. Now the pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Pass to Rozier. From deep, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-7 run. And the 76ers call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits at this point of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andrew Wiggins.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Houston on D. Russell trying to free himself up. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins drawing the double team. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. The steal. Russell inside. Rozier defending. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Shot.
Houston in the lead. Passes to Green. Back to Rozier. Inside. And Green slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Russell finds Westbrook. 76ers moving the ball around. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 19 points for Russell Westbrook.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And it's Green with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says zero.
Rozier against Russell. Rozier, the pass to Green, out to the wing. Now here's Harrell. Defense is right there. 4 on the clock. And it's Rozier missing.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Here's Wiggins. And that one is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. To tie it up. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The lead is 2. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And they're on the break. Russell with a wide open look. And he overshot that one, missing. Pass to Stewart. Second chance shot. Can't tie it up as that one misses. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the paint, here's Westbrook, count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
We're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Not only ties it up with the hoop, but puts them in front now with the free throw. That could be the play of the game if they come out on top.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 1. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .41 seconds left in the game. Rozier against Russell. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 1. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The inbound, and Rozier pulls it down, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? He knows he misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
A 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Another miss by Philadelphia, and that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Russell from deep 3-point territory. And again, unable to change momentum here. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus, physical challenge for you guys with another game coming tomorrow. What do you have to do to get ready with the quick turnaround?
Just rest up. It's part of the league. Back-to-back's a part of the league. So rest up and focus in and be ready for tomorrow. That's all I can do.
Hey, Boogie, nice job. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.